Father, they will die for you.
Don't give me trouble now.
Before you lie.
A newborn, unattended.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was.
This one is newly changed. It's gone.
Help me. I am Sir. We are new to our collective. My birth was difficult. The vessel full. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic. Yes. That will do nicely. And as you have aided me, so I shall aid you.
You feel its presence gently probing the palace of your mind. As it finds a mostly vacant spot, power and knowledge flood your brain, unlocking a new secret.
Now leave. I will feed alone.
Giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
Why don't you take your complaints to
if we get caught sneaking in?
You know,
A few days in a jail cell? But we'll be safe for the
what to do with his dad. I don't care. I swear it.
I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Who would know if not us?
To claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy. I interpret scripture and teachings.
A long way to go still. Take you. Take you. Take you.
Mind never quiet.
Have to keep going.
That's curious.
I'll give it a shot. A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawen is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clawen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is, the tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me? So shall it be thou?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain. You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it? The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, always good for a laugh. never believe this. On my way. Seems simple enough. Can't keep me out. Bet that will fit in my pack. Softer than a whisper. Should mind my step.
Be patient, giant. Soon, brethren in blood, tell them!
Let my name be known.
Time to push my luck again. Someone was arrested for these corpses. What for?
Can't give up. Not now.
Looking ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Looks like they were trying to hide. Didn't work.
Best to make it.
Something good here, I hope.
breeds madness.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan. Moving ahead. More for me.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Let's have a look. With a flick of the wrist.
A trap, just as I expected.
Still in control. Just.
Trap.
Somebody there. Friend or foe. Guildsman or stone bastard. Doesn't matter much any. Tell the others.
This man is not long for this world.
Stone Lord.
You hear the blood go.
Time to get going.
No traps, please.
Decapitated, but still warm. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girl will sprinkle you with gold.
You picked the wrong side.
Slice them! Slice them now!
Kill again.
The guild owns this city!
For the Stone Lord.
Make way! In my best interest. Let's end this. Have to keep going.
Indeed.
No time to waste. Ready.
Progress?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Seize in their hall. For 9 fingers. Don't know. Something valuable. The Stone Lord's men. Interlopers. Fury. Threat to Farlin.
The spell's power.
Should mind my step.
What's in here? Here goes nothing. I'll take that.
Must lug my guts through this hell. Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
mind. And, well, in it.
Let us talk to him. Please, if he could just...
We have the Duke's
Great
full
headline.
support. For the good of the people.
Ah, got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor, he wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. If you read the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, it's an opinion you'll never hear. Lord, my editor, Mr. Needle, was a brilliant journalist. But recently, well, seems like everything we write needs Gortash's approval. Can't recognise my own work by the time they're done editing. Doesn't it just... Oh, of course, we're off the record in this conversation. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make.
You got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something.
Footprints. Tiny footprints leading right to that cave.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
You think I want my clan facing only if you're quick? Now let me get back to it.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. Freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. tyrant's nothing without lackeys. And the Gondians are the perfect lackeys. Dangerously intelligent, pathetically submissive. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Neither was Moonrise. And look how that turned out. You have a knack for passing among these bats. Same as it always is. In this case, the foundry where the Gondians are ingenious. But we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can be. I've built something. A room, get the bomb inside.
Wulbren, please.
This... Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. The Gondians picked their side. If they had any, now they'll die like the dogs they are. There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here and...
Bloody gnomes. Think they can get away with anything. Neelikers threw explosives at the Steel Watch. We need to find where they... You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidating violence. Then, no matter. I'll find someone else. Most folks around here will...
The flop house. It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Worth a look. to find a way forward.
Hi. It's me. Could we...
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her up?
Yes! You've got a
Just what I need.
Men, women, children, all barred from men. A decade. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur? As long as Gortash... Step 1. Gortash had to make this city a safe haven. We'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies.
I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because... But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear it's... So yes, I do worry about facing him. I would, but you have so many friends already. Well...
Let's get going. How much farther can I go?
We can find a ton of people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that telephone.
Aren't you? I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greet the landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. I don't mind it. It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot.
It is our chance to start over, and I will gladly do so. Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there. Let me show you. Pleasure to...
missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done, and our Lord grants us freedom...
Cazador promised you your freedom. And you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Isn't it obvious, sister? He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Why does Cazador need me? What is he planning?
Brother, please!
Tell me what I need to know, or I swear you'll burn!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass beneath his palace. There's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
Keep talking.
The Black Mass. It will be his triumph. He'll complete the ritual and emerge the vampire ascendant. He'll walk in the sun. He'll be free of the hunger. He'll wield power no vampire has ever possessed. Best of all, we'll join him. His loyal servants walking in the light as living vampires. We'll be free, brother.
You can't believe that. You can't be that stupid.
We deserve this, Astarion. Can't you see? We've given him everything. Our blood and tears. And he's finally going to reward us. And you will be with us when the time comes. It's fate, written in your very flesh.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Still, though, a living vampire. Who wouldn't be interested? It's the ultimate freedom. Freedom from the hunger. Freedom to... And if I were to ascend instead of him, freedom from Cazador. Once and for all. It doesn't feel like a lie. It feels like exactly the kind of power Cazador would chase. I have to know. I have to face him. I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. All right, let's go.
past this.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Careful, I bite.
There, by the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden.
It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Seeking of my boy had killed folk slowly. He liked it. Me.
The corpse remains silent. It does not.
Ill-mater temple.
The spell's power.
These boots have seen everything.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Why does Worm's Crossing have so few lodgings?
Feed if you must, Astarion.
How about
Give me some.
I want to have a word.
This ritual Astarion Spawnkin spoke of. You think me lonely? With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Do you know, maybe my hearing is not what it was. Would you like to repeat that? That speaks. If you have questions, ask. It was. There. Have I fulfilled my role at. What, but stay this apocalypse? Ask it. But then, who am I speaking to? Then, greetings. Flattered as I am. Such authority.
truce?
Do what must be done.
Where am I? What's going on?
This ought to be good.
Let me work my magic. At the ready.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Lizelle, my brief time on the astral plane left quite the impression. You must miss it dearly.
I don't hail from the astral Jahira. My glimpse was as brief as yours before we were cast back to the material. If only I might have remained there. Oh, to soar the skies above Tunarath atop a red dragon.
Danthelons is up those stairs, and he's hung blooms beside the door. The hoppers are waiting too.
You just want to go to the Velveteen Elixir, don't you?
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe.
Greetings, sir.
Oh, you can turn off.
Blueberries.
I missed you.
Down below. Here's the key. You seem a nice sort.
And Tharl's no harper, and claims no love for those who are. But he's been no...
Entarl has been known to charge rent. Harp. Now go on. The short father may send me an act to buy. You're already my favorite. pleasure. Right, Sobby. You're on the door till our friends are done. Gods forbid we do any business today.
It's very leather-like.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine.
Hey.
Yes. Hi, Harper.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your...
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using...
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
The problem with Marcus, of course... We didn't end on the best of terms.
Time for some bloody work.
Still standing. No matter what you heard, I can still move fast when I need to. I will ascend.
Make way!
Taking position.
How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead? Or until we know who the false facers are? A good question. I have not. Tell me.
Your ruined brain lurches and bilious intestines squirm. A hero, an enemy most foul.
Whatever blow to the head has addled your thoughts. Take comfort. You and Minsk have that in common. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this, what we might have ended, it was chaos. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But so don't be sorry. Infection, but it has not been yours. With your help, as simply as that. Oh, the point. I'll have a better idea.
Very well.
Did I?
Selûne, an old cold heart.
We had eyes on suspect.
They were tracking you.
And they're not just.
Sworn to Orin the Red.
Everything seemed fine until they struck the same night. She said.
I'm sure it felt. There is all.
No, Jahir!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. This work.
Yes.
Just Jahir.
Open up. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Very leather-like.
The man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
What's hiding here?
Well,
did you see how far that watcher threw me?
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any. Whatever you...
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing.
We can get in Worm's Crossing. The library.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come out.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is Shiraz's caress is a...
Welcome to the caress, an oasis of
What can hoots... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a speck. Oh. My business. But you poke some folk hard enough. You got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my... Pleasure to... Looking for flake? Ah, forget it. My new brew could... Don't know about that, chum. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. Damn! The man first one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if you're big... Have a look.
Another case closed, another Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You what? You remind me of Devella. Fine. My assistant. A Bal Devella's been harping. I assumed. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Oh, and you'll need this pub. Well?
Just make the
We're all
drinks.
bound to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I...
Nine hells! You followed me all the way here? What? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some... Please, they would have killed me if I refused to ring. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. The teddy bears, but there's more. Smoke powder. Not because I want to, because I do there.
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
You can't be serious. They'll find me. A cell won't keep me safe. They run this city. All right, I'll go.
Here we go.
My body burned like the moon.
Father, give me strength.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Rocks for brains. Bet I can crack that open.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Pleasure you'll find me. To feel her fingers
I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
I was there. And men cannot cast as. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to the so much I read, and they brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles. But they'll be. If you don't kill them, it is inevitable. And when that...
A simple transaction, it seems. Take Raphael's deal, but there's no guarantee that all... And if you take the deal, he claims his ambition...
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
How shorts. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. I won't stop you. If you see reason...
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our... Why? I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic Hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Carsus forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
There you are. Something was blocking me from hearing your thought. Raphael. A stench. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wanted. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? I am glad you had the sense to turn him down. Anything that threatened. So I ask you again. What I see.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access.
That is a fair request.
You feel its presence withdrawing from the fringes of your awareness.
I shall respect your privacy on this occasion. But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually...
Calms Garms.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
We're shopping for
How about we settle on the
dinner with my
Gondians?
parents, remember?
Ahoy, stranger! Thanks for stopping by Calms Garms. Ugh. But if it's genuine quality and a killer. Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning, and he never listens to me. You wouldn't either. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my... Sounds good. Get you something a bit... fresher than... Remember...
And the other person with you. Darn it, they enjoyed it.
You're not wearing...
Put him up! Put him up! Wait! I wasn't really gonna fight you. I was just trying something out. My name's Narber. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventure I want to be... What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Right you are. I'll just... It won't hurt.
Could be.
Rar, are you scared? Did you wet your pants? Did you? Did you? That's right! So how did I do? Are you quaking in your boots with fear? Appreciate. Oh well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It isn't? Shoot. What did you think anyway? Could I be a good bard? Oh. Bless us with your gentle, no, holy, spirit. No, soul, no, spirit. Your powers, your divine. But why? We're having so much fun. I'm praying. Is that not how it goes? There's more than one? What does it feel like?
Oh, I'm pretending to be a dog. Everyone likes dogs. That's the...
Silk, maybe?
They enjoyed it.
Behold, mundane meddler. You step in the domain of a master speller. For I am to be the most mighty wizard! Wizard? W-I... Oh! Know any fiendish philanthropists? Fickle fey financiers? Eldritch employers? I want to make a pact. My soul? I have to give up my soul to become a warlock? Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was in deep meditation, see? Isn't peace and quiet just the best? I've decided to become a monk. I'm gonna be the best monk there ever was! What are you talking about? I can shut up whenever I want.
Narba seals his lips, but you feel the pressure of words behind them. The poor thing is straining, fit to burst.
I can't do it. I have too much to say. You were right. I can't be a monk. I just want to talk. Talking's great. See, you can say words, make friends, tell everyone everything you're thinking and feeling.
As he empties himself of his latest slew of thoughts, you...
Boo! Bet you didn't even see me coming. I'm a shadow. A master.
master of sneakery. Why do so many? I like talking!
Looks great. Feels like him.
If not a rogue, then a ranger. I'm great at chasing things down. Oh, pish. I'm great at being your friend, and that's all that matters. Friendship. Perhaps the answer was deep inside me all along. An ancient spark of arcana. Yes, I was born to be a sorcerer. I can feel it. Let me focus. Oh. My liege, I swear to you, an undying oath of absolute devotion. Really? But I'm ready to do anything. But you're the one that keeps talking. I don't want to. All right. An oath's an oath, I suppose.
We're shopping for a...
These roles sure are restrictive, aren't they? I really like talking to you. There's not a lot of people that want to talk to me, so I brought you this present. Here. Now, what are we gonna talk about if not the adventuring life? Wait. What if I'm...
For another client.
How else was I supposed to be the
Armor was a bargain.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the
Darling,
inventor.
it's very...
How about we
leather-like.
settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented it?
But the person with you.
Well, we're shopping for a dinner with remember?
Now here's... Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Be sure to... Hello again, sir. What can I do? I must... The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides.
Raphael of this. I want to hear all about it.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of... Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash it, but he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's...
The House of Hope.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name. Every house has an entrance, Istik.
You are wasting your time.
A weary, a mere, a sturdy dwarf, a leather whip she gives. Sweet, it's well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink, for one.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying. Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
How can I assist? Voss has done his. We must find when we next enter.
Queen Vlaakith.
You are Hasharlok, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlok. We are Githyanki. We move. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people?
Return to the astral. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere commander. A final chance.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. What a bit sweaty. Can't wait to be home.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound. As it's better to unite. So why do I feel so bitter?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. I am known and honored by you, the source of my bruises. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Fortune in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze our path forward. Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again. We take the Orphic hammer from... Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Come on. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of... I'm listening.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells. I just hope Dringo is fine.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Master. Friend. I'll never forget him. But...
Hello. You are not food. You nice here. Yes. Fun. Ooh, more.
Come to bask in the glow of the moon. You must face them. Our thoughts are as one, my friend.
How did you forgive me? It's rebelling against. I suspected that when we took Catherine. I do not know what.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved.
Beautiful, isn't it? Come, your company isn't unwelcome. We are more alike. I understand. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. You are at least, you thought you were far from. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. I see that you are unable to let that manipulation in life. Duke still, it was she together. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I... Astute. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks. You are wrong. Feeling is like you, but unlike my end, Berlin understood this. Berlin became my freedom. You would do well to be more like me.
I do not understand why the patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees. I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it. Yes. And if they work hard enough for long enough, the city might allow them to earn.
Yes, but they were which makes him... How about we settle on Gondians and...
To meet my mother and father.
Hello again, sir. What kind? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Be sure.
You want past?
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Valyria? Well, I'm not messing about with them. Straight ahead across the...
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Naughty, naughty, naughty little master. You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Another will embrace what you have rejected, and that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You never inherit yourself yet. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion. And yet, you know you will never be free of your urge if you don't confront your past. You are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, it's time for a family reunion. But be wary of your confessors. Will friend turn to foe, knowing what you are?
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished.
The Watcher's presence fades, but
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration.
Hell's not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that.
That's a heavy weight. I know you can carry it, but it's heavy all the same. You are so much more than your parents. You're more than the affliction that wants to consume you. You are my friend, and you get to choose your destiny. Choose well, all right? Please.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Excellent.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlak... Let it wait until the city proper.
Voss is waiting beneath. I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty, yes. And altogether unpredictable and intractable. One day, perhaps soon, Baal will demand your fealty. You'll either muster the strength to defy him, or you will succumb. I know how I'd choose.
Vlaakith's a fit, but I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you, Gorion's ward, one of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you. Mind flare, clever. Maybe it's... Or maybe he made an... The chestnut... The second... Even a stroke victim. I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor. I couldn't say. My father was tapped to exert... These murders aren't random acts.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, then that's where we need to go. I wasn't expecting it. I suppose that makes you quite remarkable. Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps. From what little I can recall... Perhaps you can still resist your nature, if you want to.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an... Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished. A Baal spawn? Gosh. I know what it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, that's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. You should be careful. Very, very careful.
If our traveling companions continue to make poor choices, we will soon have every god in this plane and the next hunting us. Lae'zel risks everything with her childish rebellion. I am not on edge. I am alert, as you should be too. Orin could be anywhere. Could be anyone. Her aim will be to erode our trust in one another. We cannot let that happen. We need to watch over each other, now more than ever. I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, tell me or show me. My mind is open to you.
Exposed to the limitless horror of your dreadful... She absorbs every detail, whether memory or dream, and drinks deep of them. You sense a desire in her equal in strength to your darkest urge.
Elghor, Duktak, Slayer. There are many names for you, and all of them inspire dread. You are exquisite. Ecstatically so. It makes my heart race. You must. Yours is a heritage of murder. It cannot be ignored, or we must find the Temple of Baal, slaughter Orin, and claim your inheritance. A disparate collection of vagabonds, and she is intelligent, strong, and capable as both a leader and a fighter. An impressive woman. It is a shame that she devotes all of her talents and experience to the futile cause of the Harpers. Their devotion to preserving balance is pathetic. That notion is a lie, amplified by the weak to preserve their feeble grip on the world. There are organizations like the Harpers in every realm and every culture.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Except if you're a criminal, of course.
Drax Red Dragon would have this place down around Gortash's ears.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Oh, I'd
Please
love
make
to
your
see
way
that.
to the audience.
I've always hated this place.
It will be far more satisfying to plunge a blade into Gortash.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends. Thank you.
It's him. This is it.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time. But
A moment, please,
My respects!
my favorite assassin.
Hang on. What? You know each other.
We have important matters to address. My reunion with Karlak can wait. No offense to my old friend, but it's you I have been dying to see. After all, you abandoned us some time ago, leaving a rather uncomfortable hole in our plans. Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlak traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god. It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf. But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Don't. Would face very poor.
Sage advice. You're of little use to me, Dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel. Baal isn't done with you, you must know that. You have effortless talents, killing instinctually like you breathe blood. Stand with Baal, or it will spell your doom. But I can offer some aid for the storm you're about to weather.
You should hear him out.
With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous... Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well... If Orin obtains all... I can't let that happen. So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her, together we rule Faerun.
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge, sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say?
I can detect no deceit.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
What a shame to refuse. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger, hidden among us. Squaw!
Let this be a warning. Orin will be your downfall, or you will be hers. We make an alliance, and you will be the victor. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. This is the first step towards our glory. I really must insist. Distinguished dukes, patriarch,
Envergort,
I swear.
swearest thou
I
gathered guests? Grant ye consent? Envergortash, the council appoints you Archduke.
My friends, and you, honored guest.
So there you have it. Look, what did you make of him? Not if I get... How could all these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chancer he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck... If only they knew the truth. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me.